Viewers responded to the secret SBA loan we dropped in a shocking video overnight. Viewers still question the fascinating Mainstreet Lending Program from the Fed, which is about to go live, and we're holding the best for last. A shocking, new, hot off the presses COVID-19 loan that you're only going to hear about here. This is LALATE. Hope you are good and safe this Friday. Thanks for tuning in. As always, subscribe to this channel and drop your comments below, and we may feature them in tomorrow's recording. And please hit that bell on the front of this channel so you get an alert when a new video goes live. And we'll be shortly getting to these shocking 3 developments, including this last loan, which your head is going to roll over and your jaw is going to drop. But first, let's answer a couple of your questions from yesterday's video. And I'll give you a short recap. Yesterday, LLA dropped actually the day before as well, a secret SBA loan. This is not a COVID-19 loan, but it's a loan that no channel or no one has really been talking about, and you can qualify for. It is written much the same as the EIDL loan. It is not collateralized if it's under $25,001. It uses that same dark, confusing term, working capital. And the good thing is that it can be written, according to their guidance, which is their guidance, in 4 days. You can actually get funding within 4 days. The loan is actually called the 7A loan. It's written by your local SBA lender, which can be Bank of America or Chase or someone like that. And it doesn't have to be limited to COVID-19 issues. It's really a fascinating loan. Days earlier, LALATE revealed more updates about one of the loans that a lot of you are asking about, the Mainstreet Lending Program. It's from the Fed. It's not from the SBA. It's underwritten by the Fed. The minimum lending amount, I think, was $250 approximately. Some of you didn't like it because you cannot be a sole practitioner, so that disqualified some of you, and you also cannot be a nonprofit. But a lot of you loved it because it was so much money. It has still not gone live. If you're still fascinated about it, click in the links above. I'll drop it in the links above. But let's see the reaction you had to yesterday's update about the secret SBA loan. Pizza God, I thought it was kind of a dog, and the SBA site didn't have a lot of guidance. This is new how? You say that everything with SBA is sort of a mess. Norm T, thanks for the video series. Oh, I love Norm T's comment. Listen to this. So Norm T says, we have an active SA loan already and realize you can have more than one as long as you're under SBA loan limits. Which is quite high. I think it's like $350,000. Do you know if banks are approving the SA loans, 7A loans, with all that's going on currently? Yes, they are. Would you suggest waiting for the Mainstreet Lending Program before tying up for another 7A loan? No, I would not. This is so quick and so fast that I would do this one. It is not collateralized if you don't need a lot. So no, I would go right ahead with it. Norm, tell me how your 7A loan is. It's great for viewers that we actually have a viewer who has the secret SBA loan. As I said, it's not a secret. People have had it, but it has not been discussed actively as a loan that a lot of you might consider if you're denied an EIDL loan. So tell us, Norm, what's going on with yours? There goes the wind again. Ilana Diaz, thank you so much for the update. Thank you. Ricardo Hall, always providing the vital intel. Well, thank you. Robert Mitchell filed May 31st. So this is an EIDL question. Dmitry Teranovic, is that correct that if you got the EIDL, you can't get the Mainstreet loan? No. And we got to wait till underwriting documents are actually released. There's no mention of the letters EIDL in the Mainstreet Lending Program application or prospectus that we detail on this channel. They do mention it is for people who had problems getting PPP loans, but it doesn't say you can't have a PPP loan and also get the Mainstreet Lending Program. So far, there is no contradiction to it. So here comes the bombshell. And I'm going to leave the bad for later and the good for the front. LALATE, via one of our followers, a local lemonade company, dropped and reminded us of another loan process that exists. If you don't know, and I probably should have been saying this weeks ago, a lot of your local jurisdictions have COVID-19 loans. Some are called microloans because they're $5,000 or less. Some are larger loans that are for your community. You find them generally because your social leaders, your civic leaders tweet them out. And some of them have been discussed, some of them have not been discussed. Well, this one's hot off the presses because it was originally going to expire on June 8th, but it's now been extended to June 19th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's called the it's called the TOC loan. I mean, there's just so many letters here. It's just like enough already. And the loan is up to $20,000 for the TOC loan for COVID-19 economic injury. Okay, so that's the exciting part. You can apply and you can get this money right now. Okay, here's the bad news. Sorry to drop the bad news. The bad news is you have to be in Los Angeles. Now, I know a lot of viewers of this channel are in Los Angeles, so this is reassuring for some of you. You have to have your business within a quarter mile of a metro stop, which is really not that hard if you think about it. They have a verification tool on their website. What is a major transit stop is one defined by the California Public Resource Code. Major transit stops. So it doesn't have to be a metro. It can also be a bus stop. Any existing bus or rail transit station, any ferry terminal, or any intersection of two major bus routes with a frequency interval of 15 minutes or less. I mean, that's basically everywhere in LA. I mean, come on. In addition to this program, so they have a mapping tool that'll help guide you to figure out if you're not near a bus stop. I mean, we all know if we're near a bus stop, that's ridiculous. Maximum loan amount is $20,000. Funding availability, approximately $850,000 has been dedicated to this program called the TLC Loan Program with 40 loans. Okay, more bad news, but it's not that bad. They're only writing a certain number of loans, and they're only doing a certain amount per area. The loan proceeds, what can you use a lot of money for? I mean, here comes those great tags that every channel always has in their video. What are you going to use the money for? What are you going to use the money for? TOC loans can be used for employee payroll, employee payroll, sick time, rent, utilities, insurance. Oh, this is wonderful. Working capital to continue operations. Don't ask me if they define working capital. Kimberly did not write this contract. Payment of outstanding business expenses. Adaptive business practices need to remain open. Businesses that received a PPP loan are still eligible. Wow. Geographical distribution. Okay, here is another qualifier. They're only giving up to 3 loans per zip code. So unfortunately, in a very non-neighborly way, you are competing against your neighbors, and you have to hope your neighbors are not watching this video. Don't share and like this video to your neighbors. And this is one of the few times I'm never going to say, don't share and like this video. Don't share and like this video to your neighbors because they may find out about it and apply for the loan as well. So only 3 per zip code. Only 1 application per business owner will be considered. Owners of multiple businesses may only submit 1 application. I mean, all you PPP horrible people that violated all those PPP rules, stay away from this one. Employee count. Only businesses with 25 or fewer employees are eligible. And then there's business types. There's still a little bit more bad news in here. There's sometimes the businesses that don't qualify, but I mean, they're generally the businesses you think that would not qualify, and it's listed on their website. What are the interest terms? Are great. 4%. Or 3.25%, 5-year loan, non-collateralized, no organizational fees. For a $20,000 loan, it would be, there's a plane. Mitch is coming for me. He doesn't want you to know about this loan. Desiree, just tell Mitch to stay away when I'm broadcasting. Prepayment penalty. There's no prepayment penalty. It's great. It just goes on and on. Okay, here's some of the businesses that are not eligible. If you are a franchise, if you are a a corporate-owned business, but franchises are eligible. Check cashing, liquor stores, smoke cannabis, firearms, and pawn shops may not apply. Nonprofit real estate salespersons, oh boy, that's going to piss off a lot of viewers of this channel. Financial businesses such as banks, I mean, you shouldn't be applying for a loan, a bank. Passive businesses like landlord-tenant loan insurance, pyramid schemes. No, it said pyramid sale. I'm sorry, it says pyramid sale. Business engaged in illegal activities may not apply for this loan. Wow, I'm just shocked they have that in there. Captain Obvious wrote this contract. And so get that application in. I will drop it in the links below, and please consider it. It's a lot of it's not that difficult. They want 2019 earnings. They want some payroll stubs. They want a copy of your driver's license. They want your articles of incorporation if you're an LLC, a lease agreement. And then they have an email address. So, oh, they got some questions also. Can I apply if I have a ride-sharing company like Uber or Lyft? No. Uber and Lyft drivers cannot apply for this. My business run out of my home. Can I use my lease information? If you lease your home, yes. If you own your home, no. So there you go. Drop in the comments below if you're interested in this. Drop in the comments if you're interested in the secret SBA loan 7A as well. And we'll feature them in tomorrow's recording. As always, stay up LA for more.